Hey guys, this is Keiko 2000, and we are on Book Talk with Keiko. Now, I know I haven't been here in a while, and this probably won't get any views, but this channel is basically made for you guys to get previews of books, and if you want, I can continue to read the entire book, and it basically makes it so you guys don't have to read it. I'll read it because I love reading, and you can just listen to me and me analyze it and tell you things about the book. So this is going to be real short, but I finished the book Life and Death. If you remember, last week's video should have been me reading it to you guys. I still need to edit that as of right now. But Life and Death is basically Twilight Reimage. You have the 4 other Twilight books in the back here: Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn. So that's the Twilight Saga. This was a book added for the 10th anniversary. You can see all this on the front, and it's by Stephenie Meyer down here. So it's the same exact person who's written all of the books, so it's pretty amazing to see her write again. Now, Twilight Reimage basically means that it is the same Twilight book, but with different characters, gender switches, but the same basic plot and idea. The ending was different. I'm not going to spoil it on here just in case you guys want me to read it or you want to read it yourself. But I will tell you the ending is different. It caught me by surprise, but at the same time, it was awesome. I love this book. I would give it a 10 out of 10. It is going in my series collection over there. I actually have to get all the Twilight books. I have all the Maze Runner books, all the Harry Potter books, hopefully soon the Twilight books. I want the Fifth Wave books. I just have a lot of books, guys. But yes, this was a great book. So we're going to analyze it real quick and figure out how it was different in some ways. So this is a spoiler alert. I'm not going to spoil the ending, but I am going to say a couple things that are spoiled. So first of all, it's different because the genders are changed. So instead of Bella, there's Beau. Instead of Edward, there's Edith. And then the siblings of the Cullen family are also just 2 Cullens, which is Edith and Edith, and I can't remember all the siblings' name. Not Royal, but something. There's 5 of them. But I think there's 2 or 3 Cullens, and then there's 2, like, Hayes or something. Now, Dr. Cullen, as you remember, was a guy in Twilight. In this book, she is a woman, and she has a husband named Edster or something. And it was switched around. I think it was Eleanor. Actually was Mrs. Cullen's name in Twilight. Now the parents are the same, so Charlie is still the name of the dad, and she did move, and Beau did move to Forks just like Bella did, to live with Charlie because Renee, the mom, same in both, married Phil and was traveling around with him. So that part is the same. They still go to that dance studio where they meet up with the hunter, so they still do meet up with the hunter from playing baseball. You know, they were playing the baseball game. The hunters heard it, came over, and instead of Alice seeing the future, it's Archie in this. And Archie can see the future, and he foresaw this happening, and it's just basically the same thing. You know, Beau started realizing that, you know, Edith was inhumanly beautiful, and they were staring at each other from across the lunchroom, and biology, she was getting tensed up because of that bloodlust she had, and Beau realizes that when she saved him from the car coming, because just like in Twilight, she saved him with her bare hands, and you know, that's how Bella started realizing that, hey, there's something off with this Edward kid. So Edith saves him, and Beau is like, she's not human. And then, just like Bella, he went to the Chioken clan's beach or something. Edith couldn't follow, Edward couldn't follow. So went down there and talked to Jules, which would be Jacob in the Twilight series. And they instantly became friends, easy to talk to, just like Bella and Jacob. It's Beau and Jess. So they're talking, and Jess tells him a story about the Cold Ones, which is the Cullen family, and then there's Bonnie, which would be Jacob's dad. I forget his name. But you guys can see the relation. It's the same story, different things. The Volturi, they talk about that just a little bit. The Volturi are all women instead of all men in this book. So everything, all the genders are changed about everyone. You guys know when Bella gets to town, she's the new kid, and a bunch of these guys like her. She got like 5 people asking her to that one dance that she ended up going to Seattle with, which changed that around. Edith and Beau went to Seattle together when Edward before followed her. So that changed around. But instead, in this, a bunch of guys liking someone, Beau was liked by a bunch of girls. So that's changed around. The best friends are changed around. So instead of having girl best friends for Bella, Beau had boy best friends. So basically, like I said, the roles, the gender roles were just changed around for everyone except for the parents. That was still the same relationship, still the same names. So this is a great book. It says there are 2 sides to every story, so think about that when you read it. If you read it, the Twilight, the first book, could have ended in a very different way, but it didn't. Also, if you guys wonder why on the front cover of the Twilight book and Life and Death book, there's an apple. This apple symbolizes the forbidden fruit in the Bible. Basically, the vampires are sin, and they are something you should not take. You should stay away from them. Edith and Edward both say it to Bella and Beau multiple times. Stay away from me. We shouldn't be friends. But they're like, no, I'm going to be friends with you. I want you. And that is the forbidden fruit. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you understand the review. If you have any further questions, put it in the comments down below, and I will help you out. I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.